Well, hi everybody. Came up here into the Forrest Olympic Mountains, and I have Forrest with me. And I know most of you, once you see him, you're going to want to ask this question. Forrest, where are your keys?
What?
Your keys.
In my pocket.
Okay. Now he's going to look. Yep, he looked.
I don't know where my cell phone is. But...
Well, it probably wouldn't work up here anyhow. But I took him up to this stream. This is a stream I've been wanting to check out. I've walked by it a few times, but never came up it. But almost every stream up in here has something on it, and I got to keep watching him because I think he almost fell into that pond, and that would have been great.
Yeah.
What'd you find?
A rock?
Yeah.
No, it's promising, but not exactly
Spectacular?
spectacular.
Yeah, I was looking at this one over here. It's got a different shape than all the others, so it might be something of interest. But
It's got a little striping to it, but not there yet.
yep, it looked like there might have been something there. I'm not really sure, but yeah. But we're gonna check this out, see how far we can make it up here. We already passed we've seen lots of material. I've showed him some pieces. I think there's one down there that's pretty good size. I think he can get it home.
I'm thinking of the ones that a heavy lift helicopter couldn't get home.
Yeah, they're pretty big. But that's this country. A lot of things are big. If you can take something home, you're usually doing pretty good. But yeah, we're gonna go on up this and see what we find. All right, we're gonna get to it. Well, Forrest found this piece here, and I'm pretty sure it's a green quartz. Green jasper. Knocked off a little piece in there, but it almost looks like it might be conglomerate out on this side. But right there, it's fairly green, at least as green as I see it. And it wouldn't surprise me, there's lots of green stuff on these mountains, and that's a pretty good piece, or a good sized piece. And we found some quartz. There was a hunk of quartz right there, and actually it has small quartz crystals in it. So we're getting into some stuff here. We'll go on up through here and see what else we can find. But there is green jasper on this hill. And that one over there I was going to take a look at right there. That looks interesting. Hard to see anything with all the patina that's on there. And as you see, Forrest, he's beating everything, so I won't have to beat on nothing. He's having a good time up there. Well, Forrest and I, we've been working up through here. We found a little bit of quartz, that piece of green jasper down there. We're getting into this, starting to get steep. But the quartz has some crystalline, so maybe with luck right in here there might be a vein of that or something, which would be nice. I don't know how much farther we can go up in here, but I'm going to work my way through this and see what I find. Well, we've come up through this stream here. There was of little interest other than just down in there. Forrest found something that looked like it had some calcite crystalline on it. So we're going to go right up here. There's some rock faces up in here, and see if we can get below it. Maybe some of that crystals have come right out of here, and see if the stream itself hasn't really showed a whole lot of promise. I mean, there's probably something on here, but probably not much. So I'm gonna get up there and see what we can find up there. Well, Forrest and I, we've come back down. He's over on this end. I'm up here, and this here slide area here I have found some really nice green quartz in the past, and every time I come through here I try to look again, and here I found a small piece right there. I'll put a polish on that. I have a feeling that's a pretty good green. This one here does have some green in it. I don't know how great it's going to come out, but every time I come through here I do find something. And yeah, he's down that way, and I think he's found a couple nice green ones. So yeah, we're just working our way out of here. It's starting to mist, but the temperature's fine, and actually the mist helps us here find the rock. But we'll see what we find. Well, I found this piece here. I was just over there digging, but I'm not really sure what to make of it other than it's extremely interesting. I'm going to keep it. I don't believe I've ever seen anything reflect light like that. And that's different. I have a feeling that it's just probably a lot of manganese. That would be my guess. And I'd be guessing. But I like it. I'm going to keep it. And Forrest don't have a piece like this, so I feel better now.
Fine, be that way.
I will. Well, Forrest and we came down here a little farther along the road. This is a hillside I've been into before. He's way up there. I convinced him he needed to go take a look at something up there. Well, it sounds like he's falling back down. I don't know. But I did find this here. This here is got a seam agate there. Quartz. Well, that might be quartz also. And some chalcedony. This is a pretty interesting piece. I'd like to find more of this, but it more likely came from up there. I just want to make sure Forrest isn't above me, otherwise he'll be down here on top of me. But yeah, he'll probably be happy that I found this while he made that nice climb. But that's okay. Well, how is it up there? All right, well, wait till you see what I found. Holy cow. Yeah, he's still up there. It must be interesting. Oh, he's found something of some sort of interest.
Yeah, the crystals are probably 1/4 of an inch wide
Wow.
and 3/8 of an inch long.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, now you're going to have me come up there.
I mean, it's just in one patch.
Yeah? Huh. Oh boy, now look what he's doing. He's chasing me.
Now I know how I'm getting down.
What's that?
Now I know how I'm getting down.
Yeah. Huh. Well, don't kick that loose, otherwise it's going to be right in your car.
Yeah, well, I don't think I can get it loose.
Oh,
It's a pretty good sized rock.
but there's some crystals on it, huh?
Yep, right on the face.
Wow.
Right here.
Huh.
I can see it, the white patch from the road.
Well, yeah, I can see the white. Holy cow.
And then there's another one over here.
Another one just like it?
Not just like it, but another one with a patch on it. Patch of quartz on it.
Ah. Well, how come there isn't any down here? Can you get me one closer to the road?
Sure.
Well, heck, I was telling them on the camera here to,
Now don't get pictures of me up here.
Oh. uh, I was telling everybody on the thing here that you got to see the piece that I found, but now you found something probably better.
Yeah, this one is actually pretty interesting.
Huh.
It looks like the base rock is green, but it's so covered with dust.
Yeah?
You know,
Huh. Well, is it worth taking down off of there?
uh, I don't know how big that rock is.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Yeah, because the problem I would have is if it came out of there, it'd be right in the side of your vehicle.
yeah. Well, even if we moved it, there's no guarantee that it wouldn't
Go good down the other hill.
go down the other hill.
Yeah. Maybe we'll leave it there. You know it's here.
You know, if you try hitting it, you're just going to shatter them out.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. We'll just leave it. But crystals, that's a good sign.
Well, I mean, they're not like clear.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Opaque.
yeah.
Yeah. But that's still a good sign. That means that
Oh, hold on. There's some tiny ones that are clear.
yeah.
And I mean, there's even. I mean, there's one here that's cleaved off at, you can see it's, you know, it's hard telling. It looks like a hexagon, but
Yeah.
hard telling.
Yeah, it's usually the way they are when they're cleaved off there. Huh. Well, that's interesting. That's good to know. Oh, he's doing caveman style.
Yeah. Well, it ain't gonna happen. So,
Okay.
now watch out, because this rock's coming down.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll it the direction you're going.
Oh, well.
So it hits your car.
Okay. That's okay. All right. Well, Forrest just found this piece, and it has some banding right there. Goes all the way around. And I've found stuff like this on here before, and now he's found some. And I found this other piece here. Not really sure what it is. I don't even know if it'll polish or not, but I'm going to keep it. It's just different. I like it. So, but yeah, we're just going over this here hillside. There's all sorts of stuff in here. And it's alongside the road, so it's easy to get to. But we're just going to keep looking for a little while longer. Well, I found this little banded, I guess it'd be an agate. It's got some tight banding in it. I found it right there. I'm just up from the road, and it was good enough of a find that Forrest, he went and got his digging tool, and he's down over there someplace. I think he's trying to find an easy way up. I don't know if there is one. Pretty steep, and this dirt is so loose, but there are these little agates in here, and that's good. Yeah, I can find some more. Well, Forrest and I, we went up there, did some prospecting. Went up to that one stream, didn't really find anything, but came back down and checked out some areas that I've went over before, and this is what I brought back, just pretty much prospecting. You know, here, not everything on this table's worth a darn, but there is some potential of a good find up in there. You know, this here was, I kind of put all this over in here. Something that normally I'd just leave that. I mean, it's got some quartz in there, but I didn't know about this lower side. There's just old regular old rock, and most of this right in here is just not that wonderful. This here piece, it started to crystal in there. That's why I picked that up. But this actually came off that stream too. They didn't come out of that hillside we were working on. Now that first hillside there that we were working on, this is one of the original pieces that I'd found up there. And as you can see, there is some color in there. There's, some red down in there. I'm not sure what color that is, but there's a lot going on. It's a good hunk too. And I found, several pieces this size. And now that I think about it, some of it is agate because I found pieces. This is the piece that found down there on that last spot that we stopped along the road there. And there's some banding, but I found the same material up in that first spot that we had looked at. Now I went and I cut a few pieces. This one here was the one I found up on that first side, same place as this. And when I cut it there, I went, wow, that's kind of interesting. I guess that's a bluish green color. I'm not real sure, but it's got like some dark lines going through it. I imagine if you cut a stone out of that, made a cabochon or something, it'd probably look pretty cool. Most of this other stuff, some of it just turned out to be gravel. Some lighter colored quartz that might have, some light green in it or something. This piece here, I cut it. It just turned out to be basalt. Now, this here, was this? Yeah, this here, and this was the other side to it, I think. Yeah. See, it was this piece here, which I thought was interesting. I didn't think it was going to be much. And I think it's just a regular old rock with some lines in there, and it just weathered. Kind of interesting. Now, let's see, what else did I... Okay, I already showed that. This here was an interesting one because there just seemed to be a lot of blue, and there is some lining in there, so there's some agate in this. And I don't know if you tumbled that, if it would come out good or not. Now this piece here, see, there was a little bit of agate on the end there. There's some basalt, and right in there you can see. So it's good to, if you can get it with this basalt, because you can actually see on the hillside maybe where it was coming from. Now this one here, it had, I don't know if that's basalt and just quartz, but it looks like it, might have did something down on this lower side here. Let's see, let's do this one here. Now this one here, I kind of liked it. I think you tumbled that up, you might get some interesting design out of there. And this one here was out of that last place that we stopped by along the road, and I put a slice on there so I could see what this lower side is. And it seems glassy, so I don't know if it's just dark quartz or something else. But then in the center there's definitely quartz, and then out the outside there looks like some chalcedony of some sort. But yeah, that was kind of interesting because somewhere up there's a vein of this. But that's it. Oh, and this one here I just picked up because it just had all that different coloring in there. I think it's manganese. It's just coated stuff and is giving it that shine. But that one there, it'll just sit around. But yeah, it's just you gotta stop by those places and take a look. I mean, especially along the roads. There's hundreds of them up there. I've stopped at many of them, but there's still many more that need to be stopped and taken a look at. But that area from where we were at the start to where we finished, we were only maybe a mile distance. So that tells me probably within that mile up on that hillside, there's, you know, stuff like this going on and this, and, you know, so there's the potential of some really neat stuff. And yeah, like this agate here. It's got some good band. You get a bigger piece. I got a couple bigger pieces someplace. I don't know. I may have lost them by now. But yeah, it's well worth your time to stop because nobody else has looked, so there's nobody to tell you that it's there. Most generally, you got to find out for yourself. Because if you listen to others, you won't look. You know, they just say, "Well, there ain't nothing there," so you just think that they've already looked. Well, they haven't. You know, they might have looked at one or two, but you know, if you can find something like that that's solid, yeah, that'd be a pretty good find. Well, I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, we didn't find no big, wonderful, well, we did find big, wonderful things, but I didn't take pictures of it because you've seen them before, and I was just showing them to Forrest. But yeah, a lot of fun, and I can't wait to get out till the next time. Well, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed.